Hi, it's Danny. Welcome to this video, welcome to this channel, and if you're returning, welcome back. Deep gratitude to you for joining me today. So what are we doing today? What's this? Well, okay. So let's get over what we gotta get over first. It's been a couple weeks, right? I feel like the last time I've spoken to you guys was July? Maybe like the third or fourth week of July, maybe. Yeah, July was hard on your girl. So my house, they say like when you buy a house, the first year something's gonna go wrong. Well, something went wrong. Not gonna get into details, but they're gonna have to like just completely destroy my basement and part of my bathroom. So that's fun. So I wasn't in the mood to talk. And I wasn't in the mood to record. I wasn't in the mood. Let's do a quick flip through. Before we go to this, we're gonna look at this. So you guys know what this is. This is my sterling ink notebook, the 520 pages, which houses my bullet journal. The bullet journal I've been rocking with since I want to say May is when I started journaling in this. This cover is Sojourner USA. Very pretty, very salmon. If you hear some scratching in the background, that's Edge getting his bathroom on. So please forgive the noise. Anyhow, so I have been with this bullet journal, this cat hair too. I've been in this bullet journal for we're in September, May, June, July, August. So 4 months. 4 months, and I barely got through it. Let me show you. Oh, it's bad. Oh, that's me setting up September. Okay, so this was as far as I got in this bullet journal for the last 4 months. I also set up September. It's sterling inked out, but I had decided that this, I don't even know how to explain it. I just didn't feel like going to this book anymore. And for a couple of reasons. I remember like in April or May, maybe if I was talking to you guys at that point, in April or May, I said, I need more space. And I did need more space. But as the days have gotten harder because of life, etc., I was just like, oh man, I do not want to see what I didn't do the day before. So quick flip. Sorry, I have stickers everywhere. So I'm trying to use these things because silly me, I decided to upgrade my subscription in sterling ink from the $35 one to the $50 one. And then I promptly decided that was a bad idea because there ain't no pages enough for how many stickers you get. I'll give her credit. You buy $50 worth of stickers from Sterling Ink, she will hook you up. But I don't have the space, the time, nor the room. I also should warn you guys, we might get interrupted because I'm not even supposed to be here. We're supposed to be hanging out with a friend of my husband's, but he was called into work because, you know, military life. Your life is their life, and so blah, blah, blah. So you remember, I know I recorded, I hope I recorded, or did I? Oh man, it stinks. God damn Edge. Anyhow, can't stop, won't stop. So I set up August. Hopefully you guys saw it. And I was doing all right for the most part. But you could see right here, there was a whole 2 weeks where I did not track anything. I was still working out, I was still exercising and all that jazz, but I just dipped. I wasn't opening up my journal. I wasn't opening up this notebook at all. I didn't feel like it. I tried to go back. It didn't work out. I was just, so I'm like, hey, well, I have all these stickers because silly me upgraded my subscription. Let me just use all the stickers. And that's what I did. So I filled up the parts that are empty. And I actually added, wow, it's been I was set on writing and being in my bullet journal for August. And I started off strong. I'm not sure if I showed you guys, but for my weekly spreads, I had my regular task appointments, blah, blah, blah. And then I had, instead of doing reflections, because my reflections, which are things that I learned during meditation, it was taking too many pages. So I was just like, well, let me put it on a 2-page spread and instead write out the positive moments that happened in the week that aren't necessarily memories, but things that I want to be like, that was a good thing, you know, in the hopes of being more grateful and positive and all that jazz. So positive moment spread, and it worked for a week. And I also added an exercise spread, which I detailed, like my runs, my workouts, my yoga practices, things that I heard during my yoga practices, and strength training. Reflections were what I learned in meditation. Dailies filled with a lot of memories, and like less tasks and more memories, I noticed. And then I have my gratitude spread, and that's when it went awry. So I set it up for the 32nd week of the year, which is August 7th to August 13th, and that did not work out. And then I set it up again August 14th. Actually, I think I came back on the 34th week and wrote these in just so that it's like I didn't just disappear. I wasn't abducted. I just let me just write these spreads and just fill with stickers, because I had all the stickers, because that subscription box is too many stickers for me. I think that's good for somebody with like multiple planners. And since I'm only in this right now, it's not $50 worth of stickers is just not where it's at. I also am getting in, when I get like go through difficult times, I like cut things off, as you know, obviously, because it's been like what 6-7 weeks since I've been here recording. So I just like go bare bone, like minimum. So I just abuse these stickers because I'm like, I'm not gonna let them go to waste. They're just gonna stay around. And what was I doing? So I added those spreads just to have a spot to add more stickers, and I tried to fill in more positive moments, and I was just very inconsistent in August. So it went from the 21st to the 22nd to the 27th, 26th, like, and then I didn't even bother coming back on the last week. I have stickers for this, so I'm gonna fill this page up, and you will see that when I'm gonna grab all my bullet journals from this year at the end of the year. Hopefully, God willing, I survive. No, I'm not. That was dark. I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's just, let's be honest here. I am not the most consistent person when it comes to things that I love. I will be very transparent. I love this channel. I love talking to you guys. I love planners. I love notebooks. I love it. I really, really do. But the thing is, when I don't feel like I'm taking care of things the way I need to, or when I feel like I'm going to fall short or not be good enough or whatever, it's self-esteem bullshit. But whenever I feel in doubt, I just shut off all the things I love. Like, I don't take care of myself. I don't do my coping skills. I don't exercise. And I definitely won't come to you guys and talk about things that bring me joy. It's wrong, because we should do that more when we're in a bad space, but it's been hardwired for quite some time. And I'm trying to change, but you know, Rome's not built in a day. So moving forward, I wanted to set up, I thought I was okay, like August is a wash. It wasn't good. It wasn't as consistent as I've been, like, because if you look at May and June and July, I was in it. And then August, I was just like, man, life is really rough and I need to shut it down. I just need to like back up and overthink, which is not good, because the swirl of thoughts in your head never, like, well, for me, it just doesn't yield positive results. Better to get it out on paper. So I'm like, okay, let me set up. And I thought I was going to continue the weeks with reflections and exercising logs and whatnot. So I set out pages for it. And I was just like, frag it. I'm not going to do it. Let me set up September. So I set up September. These were the September pages in my B6 notebook. It's my usual spreads, cravings, moods, goals, wins, positive moments. I really love that. Dailies, gratitude, reflections, and exercise. That's what I was going to do. This was going to be September. And then I realized I really hate this notebook. Not the notebook itself, per apple's the size. So I told you before that I had spinal issues probably because of the covers and how I mangled the hell out of my notebooks. I am reckless. It's also really heavy, and I just didn't feel like being in a B6 anymore. And I've done this before. Like last year, I went from like a very small sequence to a medium B6 to a small B6, not a B6, but a small sequence notebook to a bigger sequence notebook. Like I will oscillate back and forth between sizes. What I know about myself is I can't do an A5 too huge. And pockets are great, but only certain kinds of pockets that are long enough to house like 1 to 31 top to bottom. So I decided, instead of like engaging in this notebook, and it is falling apart and it's aggravating how it's falling apart, not fitting into the cover, I went through my notebook stash, which is plentiful, and I decided to go back to basics. I used to have an A6 Hobonichi many years ago. Not many years ago. What was it, like 2020? No, lies. 2018? No, I have videos with the A6 Hobonichi, so I'm pretty sure it had to have been 2021. Had to have been, and then it fell off because I was doing stickers. I have to be inconsistent with the stickers. I am a creature of like, I love a pattern, I love full completion, but at the same time, that is hard to maintain. Kudos to anybody who can maintain it. So I decided, let me go to an A6 size. I don't know where I got this cover from. I am pretty sure it's Foxyfix. Rest in peace. And now Edge is scratching. Edge is losing his mind. I think it's Foxyfix. I can't see. There's like a print. I've had this for years. Is that Foxyfix? I don't know. So it's leather. Uniball Signo 151DX. You get this on Amazon. You get the refills on Amazon for cheap. Don't go to JetPens for it. I mean, let's support JetPens, but at the same time, let's save some money, because when your house is falling apart, you have to save money. Anyhow, oh, by the way, happy Hobonichi Day. I missed it. I wanted to record yesterday, but like I didn't have time to myself, and I need to record by myself because I don't want my husband hearing, because I know he's going to be watching this later on and then making fun of me like, oh, you're making fun of me? You're talking about me? It's a thing. Don't worry about it. Anyhow, I'm all over the place. Please forgive me. It's been a long time since I recorded. Anyhow, so this is an A6 Sterling Ink, actually 520, and I decided to set it up. I did my regular bullet journal opening spreads, my words of the year, quote, my affirmations. I did the yearly calendar. Edge is trying to open a closet. So if you hear banging, that's my, 12-pound cat, orange cat, no shade, orange cat trying to open the closet. He thinks he's people. So anybody watch our chart? I digress. So I did my 2023 spread this way, and future log on 2 pages, because in the B6 I ran out of pages. I probably won't fill this up, but I filled it up. I made the spread all the way up until April of next year. Period tracker and my goals for 2023. I also added number 4, because I only had 3 for the year. Number 4 is don't give up. And I have to put something here because I don't care for a blank page, but this is September 2023, my philosophy for this month, which is my birth month. I hate saying that. I was born in September. It's not my birth month. I don't own it. Yay, Virgos. Be open and be vulnerable. And this is my, what is it? A vertical monthly log, my September task list. This is, and I need to put something September. I still have some stickers left from Sterling, so I'm going to pop here and there, just not crazy. This is my monthly tracker, like household stuff. This is my personal tracker where I'm tracking my prayers, meditation, journaling, gratitude, affirmations. I started doing affirmations again because I need to, exercising. And I had it separated between yoga, strength training, and running. And I decided exercise is exercise. Let me just get my butt out there and do something and give myself kudos for it. Or let me roll out my mat and do something. That's still exercise. In any event, eating healthy, tracking everything that I eat, which has been difficult because that's something that will fall off when I'm going through a rough patch. No sweets and no spend. And so you guys know I threw down with the Sterling Ink planner pre-sale for 2024, and Hobonichi, they so slick. They sent an email the day before the sale opened saying, hey, we're gonna start selling soon, you into it? And I started looking at the covers. I was like, damn it. And I bought something. So my no spend is already not great. In any event, so that's my tracking. I'm still keeping up with cravings because that helps with some of my goals, and tracking my moods, my goals for the day, which is pretty much usually the same. Coping skills, exercise, and sometimes I'll worry about, like, I'll put like a thought, like sometimes I wake up anxious or sad or what have you, and I put it in my mind like, hey, let's focus on, like for today, observe my thoughts and feelings and then respond. Because most of the time I just feel what I feel and I just say it. And you shouldn't do that. Don't do that unless you're like, I don't know, nobody, everybody's messed up, right? Like, who can think something and it comes out perfectly or well enough to be received, because we're all going through it, right? My September wins. I'm talkative. I apologize. This is my weekly spread. I'm still keeping the positive moments, task, events, appointments, and since there's only like 3 days of this week, we're on Saturday. I only filled out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. These are my dailies. I'm not sure if an A6 is sustainable because there's very little space. I'll be using all these pages, but that's actually good. And as long as I care, I'm very mindful of the spine of this book, I think I can finish it. My gratitude, my reflections, and exercise log. I also have an additional spread for my affirmations and prayers. I had it in a different book. I could show you the outside of it, which will also give you a hint of what I bought on Hobonichi's website. Have a nice day. This was not a take a note, cafe note, A6 size notebook in here. I'm not going to open up because obviously my prayers and affirmations are private for the most part. I know one day when I'm flipping through this bad boy, I'm just going to have it all exposed, just spread eagle. But for now, I have prayers and affirmations in this book, or on the next page. And that's it. And I'll just turn the page and start over again. I don't think I'm going to be using stickers like that. I've been thinking about next year because who did not get their Wonderland 222 notification? I know, I'm a mess. Okay. The only thing I spent extra was the Hobonichi. Wonderland 222 was bought in July before I found out about the problem with the house. And so was the Sterling Ink planner. But what I'm thinking right now is I'm going to stick to A6 sizes for now for a planner. Compact. I noticed that a lot of my tasks get lost in the sauce, and my husband and I always have to do something together, coordinate together, and I just needed a list of like, okay, make sure to feed the fish, scoop the litter, fill out these documents, contact the contractor. Like, I don't write these down in my dailies, and if anything, my bullet journal has become more of a personal, it's literally a journal where it's not me talking about my day per se, but like the things that help build me to be a healthier human being, or healthier human being, excuse me. So I feel like I need a separate planner that just tasks, just very simple. And the bullet journal could be a space for creativity and flexibility. But if I'm in an A6, it's hard to fit stickers into this book. So I have some thinking to do. I'm gonna rock with this A6 size for the month of September and see how it goes. I have, so I bought a Hobonichi A6 on, at the beginning or mid-year. I don't know when I bought that book. And I have been toying with the idea of using that to just like kind of track my daily task things that I don't. Oh, my husband again. Gosh darn it. How do you do? Okay, good. So let me, I'll get to him in a second. Anyhow, so I'm thinking that's how I'm going to divvy my year for 2024. Just have, and you'll see both. I have no problem sharing it. Before I fell off the earth for a couple of weeks, my next video is going to be a coping skill video, which is so funny, or an updated coping skill video and how bullet journaling can help with just tracking and being reflective and mindful with your lives and days using these notebooks. And then I just stopped taking care of myself, so I couldn't do that video. I didn't feel right. It was unethical at that moment. So let's get back to business. I'm going to try to upload as much as possible. I still have some ideas that I want to record with you guys. And of course, I'm going to come back with unboxings for the Sterling ink, the Wonderland 222, and the Hobonichis that are coming in. I am not buying anything else. I have not looked at stickers. I'm not buying leather covers. I'm going on a unofficial freeze because I have to. Man, being an adult sucks. Oh, I'm not sure if I showed you guys, but I used to keep my journaling, my like mental emotional journaling in my B6 bullet journal. I had it in the back, and then I switched notebooks, and now this is another Sterling ink notebook, but it's the 260 page, and you're able to use a traveler's notebook. And I have I can show you this much. I have the plastic cover, and I just use that to like connect it together. So this is what I've been using for my journal, and I carry this with me everywhere. It's light as hell, and it's convenient. And I think this is what started me like, perhaps apples, I should be in a smaller book, and perhaps apples, a skinnier notebook might be for me in general when it comes to bullet journaling, because I do like to switch it up. So as much as I hate wasting pages, especially in my B6 notebook, I can't go back. I just don't want to. Maybe I'll use the back pages for something else, probably not. But I'll try to fill up this book as much as possible. And then I will probably stick to like skinnier books like the 260s or the Cafe Notes are... I love a Cafe Note B6 Slim. Oh, that's the sweet spot between A6 and B6. It's perfect. So I may switch to that. We'll see how it goes. But I miss y'all. You know I miss y'all. And I won't promise to come back like next week or whatever, but I will say I always think about you guys, and I always want to share with y'all. And I'm sorry for dipping. I do mean that. I know it doesn't seem like that because a true apology is change behavior, right? Maybe one day I'll change. Who knows? All we can do is try, right? Try, persist. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do as you deem fit. Remember to question everything except your instincts, and I will be sure to catch you on the flips. Bye. Happy September. I messed that up.